Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage nestled in the heart of the forest, there lived a sweet little girl named Rose. Rose loved nothing more than to explore the forest and play with her animal friends. One evening, as the sun was setting and the stars were just beginning to twinkle in the sky, Rose decided to take a walk through the forest. She walked and walked, marveling at all the beautiful flowers and trees. As she was walking, she came upon a clearing where she saw a beautiful butterfly flitting from flower to flower. Rose was fascinated by the butterfly and decided to follow it. She followed the butterfly deep into the forest until she came upon a small pond. There, sitting on a lily pad in the pond, was a friendly frog. "Hello, little girl," said the frog. "My name is Fred. What's yours?" "I'm Rose," said Rose, smiling at the friendly frog. "What brings you to the pond, Rose?" asked Fred. "I was just following a butterfly," explained Rose. "I love to explore the forest and discover new things." "Well, you're in luck," said Fred. "There are so many wonderful things to see and do in the forest. Would you like to explore with me?" Rose nodded happily, and together she and Fred set off into the forest, discovering all sorts of amazing creatures and places. They had such a good time that they didn't even realize how late it was until the moon was high in the sky. "Oh no!" exclaimed Rose. "I have to go home now. It's way past my bedtime." "Well, I'll walk with you home," said Fred, jumping off the lily pad. So, together, Rose and Fred walked through the forest, back to Rose's cozy little cottage. When they arrived, Rose gave Fred a hug and said goodbye. "Thank you for such a wonderful adventure," said Rose. "Anytime, Rose," replied Fred, smiling. "I'll see you again soon." And with that, Rose climbed into bed and fell fast asleep, dreaming of all the wonderful adventures she had with her new friend, Fred the Frog. The next day, Rose woke up feeling rested and refreshed. She couldn't wait to go out and explore the forest again. She dressed quickly and ran outside, eager to see what the day had in store for her. As she walked through the forest, she heard a faint chirping sound. She followed the sound until she came upon a small bird who was sitting on a tree branch and singing a beautiful song. "Hello, little bird," said Rose, approaching cautiously. "What's your name?" "I'm a robin," replied the bird, tilting her head to the side. "And you are?" "I'm Rose," said Rose, smiling. "It's nice to meet you, Rose," said the robin. "Would you like to hear more of my song?" Rose nodded eagerly, and the robin began to sing again. Rose was entranced by the beautiful sound, and she stood there listening for a long time. Suddenly, she heard a rustling in the bushes. She turned to see Fred the frog hopping towards her. "Hello, Rose," he called. "I see you've met my friend, Robin." "Yes, I have," said Rose, smiling. "She has such a beautiful voice." "She certainly does," agreed Fred. "Would you like to come with us on a little adventure?" Rose nodded excitedly, and the three friends set off into the forest, exploring and discovering all sorts of new things together. They had such a good time that they didn't even realize how late it was until the sun started to set. "Oh no!" exclaimed Rose. "I have to go home now. It's getting dark." "Well, we'll walk you home," said Fred, hopping onto her shoulder. "I'll fly ahead and make sure the way is clear," added Robin, flapping her wings. So together, Rose, Fred, and Robin walked through the forest back to Rose's cozy little cottage. When they arrived, Rose gave her friends a hug and said goodbye. "Thank you for such a wonderful day," said Rose. "Anytime, Rose," replied Fred, smiling. "I'll see you soon again." "Me too," chirped Robin. And with that, Rose climbed into bed and fell fast asleep, dreaming of all the wonderful adventures she had with her friends, Fred the frog and Robin the robin. Over the next few weeks, Rose went on many more adventures with Fred and Robin. They explored the forest, played games, and sang songs together. Rose had never had so much fun, and she was grateful to have such good friends by her side. One day, as they were sitting by the pond, Fred turned to Rose and said, "Rose, I have something important to tell you." "What is it, Fred?" asked Rose, looking at her friend with concern. "I'm moving away," said Fred, his voice full of sadness. "My family is relocating to a different part of the forest, and I have to go with them." "Oh no," exclaimed Rose, tears welling up in her eyes. I'm going to miss you so much. I'm going to miss you too, said Fred, giving her a hug. But we'll always be friends, no matter where we are. And who knows, maybe we'll see each other again someday. Rose nodded, trying to hold back her tears. She gave Fred one last hug and then watched as he whooped away, disappearing into the forest. She turned to Robin and said, I'm going to miss Fred so much. It won't be the same without him. I know, said Robin, gently patting her head. But we'll always have our memories of all the fun we had together. And who knows, maybe we'll make some friends along the way. Rose smiled at her friends, feeling a little bit better. She knew that Robin was right, and that even though Fred was gone, she would always carry the memories of their adventures in her heart. So, with a heavy heart but hopeful spirit, Rose turned and walked back home, ready to make new memories and create new adventures in the beautiful forest.